There's nothing more disappointing than going to start your car, expecting a loud rev from the engine, and instead hearing click, 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 and nothing. Unfortunately, I'm way too familiar with this situation. The first time it happened, I panicked. I thought I messed up the car. I was really scared. My dad was going to get mad at me, but I realized it was just the battery. I looked it up, how to do it, and it took me about 30 minutes and several tries, but I was eventually able to jump my car. Luckily for me, I was able to use the internet to look up how, but that is not all. You will not always have access to the internet. And according to a study by Larry Williams, about 90% of people will not be able to jump the car out of the hub. Now, whenever my friends' cars die, they always call me and I drive over and help jump. So why should you learn to do this? Because sometimes, like in this case when my truck died in the sand dunes, I was not able to look at directions, and if I didn't know how to jump the car, I would have been stuck there for a long time. And so you can't rely on the internet to help you out. So the first thing you need to do if your car dies is find a stranger or a friend to help you. And one thing you can do to make this a lot easier is to always carry around your own jumper cables. Else you will have to look for not only someone who is willing to help you, but also someone who's willing to help and has jumper cables. Once you find that person, you have to bring the hoods of the cars close together. If your car is stuck in an unfavorable position, you have to put it in neutral and push it. Once you get the cars close together, you have to open the hood. And sometimes the hood release lever is really tricky, so you should be familiar with your car and know where that is ahead of time. So this is the most important part, is actually connecting the jumper cables to the batteries, because if you mess this up, it will not work and it's potentially dangerous. So most important, the red is the positive and the black is the negative. So to connect it to the battery, you start by connecting the positive to the positive terminal of your battery. Most new car batteries are color-coded, so that makes it a lot easier, but all of them will show a plus for the positive terminal. Then you connect the red to the positive terminal of the working battery, and then the black to the negative terminal of the working battery. The final step is to connect the negative part of the jumper cable, this one, to unpainted metal surface in your engine, away from the battery, and this is for safety reasons. According to Dr. David Menuda, when electric currents run through the water in the battery, it separates the water into hydrogen and oxygen gas, and the hydrogen gas is highly flammable. So if the two jumper cables are close to each other, then it could create a spark, which could lead to an explosion. This is highly unlikely, especially with new batteries. They're very good at keeping the gas in, but you want to minimize any risk. If you think you have trouble remembering these steps, I got the list from the Texas Department of Insurance, and you can actually buy a bumper sticker with the list of all the steps. So once you have the cables hooked up correctly, you want to start the car that's working and let it run for a few minutes. And after a few minutes, then you can try to start your car. Hopefully it works and you start. If it doesn't, you want to check to make sure all the connectors are good. And if so, let it run for a few more minutes and try again. If this still does not work, then there's probably something else wrong with your car, or your battery is completely dead. Once you've jumped your car, you want to remove the jumper cables in the exact reverse order. When you're doing this, make sure not to touch them together, since the circuit is still alive. A few things to look for to check if your battery is dead and cannot be jumped is if the lights don't turn on when you try to start your car. If you've had to jump your car multiple times, it's probably a sign of a bad battery. Or if it dies overnight and you didn't leave any lights on and you didn't leave anything So hopefully if you are in a situation where you need to jump your own car or your friend is in need, you can help them out and confidently and safely jump.